Hiya! Out again! I've come for a little walk today because I was tagged by Taff, Wild Man of the Woods, to do a Show Us Your Brew challenge. So we're out on a little walk from home, just through some local woodland, going along a little footpath to find some pine needles. We know where there's some growing. Going to collect some pine needles, collect some sticks, go home and sit down the garden and brew up some pine needle tea, because it is really good for you. Amazing boost of vitamin C, which I think we all need this time of year. So yeah, come with us. So this happened. What do you reckon? For people who've known me for a long time, I was pink for quite a long time and I've really been missing it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I'm quite chuffed really, hope you like it. Keep having to stop filming because there's people coming. Still feel like an idiot. Someone sees me talking to myself on camera. Especially just walking around our local area as well, because I wonder what on earth I'm doing. But it's a lovely little walk, this one. Yeah, not far from home and not a very long walk either, but just fancied doing something a little bit different for my Show Us Your Brew. So I've seen some amazing brews, but yeah, feel like I need a little boost of vitamin C, so it should be good. So I hope you enjoy coming with us, and yeah, let's see what we can find. I hope you're all doing okay. The Show Us Your Brew challenge is along the same lines as the Show Us Your Steak Show Us Your Steak challenge that was originally set up by Hayes Outdoors, and it's to raise awareness of mental health really, and I think that's never been more important than it is now. So many people are struggling at the minute with everything that's going on, just making life 10 times more difficult, isn't it, on top of everything else. So yeah, this challenge is just about encouraging you to talk. So if you're struggling, reaching out and just telling somebody. So really wanted to kind of get on board and support this really, because it is something that's really important to me, working in adult social care as well. So it's something that we see a lot, people that are struggling and trying to make a little bit of a difference. So yeah, if I can raise a bit of awareness by doing this, then that's amazing. So Jiffy Myers, who's the wild camping Welshman, set up the Show Us Your Brew challenge in the first place about back in the beginning of January, to raise awareness of mental health. So yeah, I'm gonna put a link down to his video, because I think it's quite important to kind of see where it all originated from, because yeah, quite an interesting story behind it. So yeah, if you've got a few minutes, pop along and have a look at Jiffy's video. Such a lovely day today, really beautiful. The sound of the trickling water next to us. A little stream running down there. Everywhere's still really muddy and wet, as it seems to be everywhere. All the videos I'm watching, everyone's squelching through the mud. Doesn't seem to matter where you are in the country, to be fair. All very wet. You can probably see all the gorse all flowering, or starting to flower, and all the rhododendron as well. Honestly, this path is stunning when it's all in flower. Absolutely stunning. I love these little footpaths. You always want to know what's around the corner. Well, I do. Another little track. That's where we're heading. Other side of this wall. Right, we're right by a road, so you'll have to forgive the noise. But this is the pine tree in question. So we're going to gather some pine needles and then get home and make us a brew. Right, so I've got a little cotton bag here. It's quite unusual as well for pine trees to have branches quite so low. So this is why we came specifically here. So I'm just going to collect lots of these pine needles. You need quite a lot to make a decent tea. Just going to fill up my little bag. Probably worth me mentioning as well that we have identified this to make sure it is actually a pine tree, because there are some that you shouldn't drink or digest. So that's enough. So yeah, let's get home and make this brew. Right, I'm going to try and show you the colour of this water because it's incredible, but without a drone I'm holding my extendable selfie stick, so we'll give this a go, and if it doesn't work then, well, you won't see this bit of footage, will you? Going up. There, I think you saw that. So that's the China clay. So these are, this is still an active China clay quarry, and it's the China clay in the water that makes it that incredible, like, turquoise colour. It's mental. Oh, I'm glad you're able to see that though. That's awesome. Look at that sky. Oh, I love it. What an awesome little walk. Look at these clouds, people. I'm not liking this. Look at it. And I can feel spits. God damn it. See? Straighten my hair. Jinxed it. Jinxed it again. Oh, frizzy disaster coming. Had I actually got out of bed a bit earlier this morning, it was beautiful sunshine and not a cloud in the sky. Oh my word, look at this mud. Ooh, tripping over as well. No, I'm going to stay positive. It's not going to rain. Shh. Shh. It's not going to rain. I'm going towards the blue sky. Sun's trying. He's trying. Just see it peeking through the clouds. It's trying to rain on me. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. Lucky I did wear my raincoat. I wasn't going to. Am I ever going to go for a walk and not get wet? Although, to be fair, I did in the week actually. It should stop moaning. bored of all this rain. It's proper raining now. Lucky we're not far from home. They're the hills up there that you've seen me on in other videos, up over there. Oh, it's proper coming down now. Right, we're literally just, the path is literally just there, so stopped. I've got a bag. I'm going to try and just collect a few sticks just that are hanging up in the trees, ready to use my bush box at home. And with the weather like this, I'm probably going to make my brew tomorrow, to be honest. But I'm going to collect some sticks now anyway, while we're out in the wild. Almost furry. Look how green it is. It's mad. Just me. Or does that look like a little Christmas tree? It's actually on this little branch. And there's like a little Christmas tree. Perfect weather for ducks and geese. Hopefully you can tell by the water how much it's raining now. So in this little pond here, there's cattails growing. I don't know if you can see them down here. See if I can zoom in on one. There you go, these things. Cattails. And they can be used as a source of food. The young shoots and the roots and even the young seeds can be used to make flour, and then when they fully go to seed you can actually use it as a tinder. They almost explode, it's really weird. Yeah, I'll have to bring you back another time of year to show you what they look like when they can be used as tinder. But yeah, this whole pond is full of them. And actually down here you can see some of the roots sticking out of the ground, and they're really, really starchy. It's like a carbohydrate basically. I mean obviously these are completely rotten, but yeah, they even feel starchy actually. Weird. Ugh. Yeah, you can actually see the roots coming out of the ground. It's not often you see them like that actually. They're normally obviously under loads of water. Okay, so this is a continuation from yesterday when completely got rained off. So you'll have to bear with me because I am now down the garden. And yeah, had an extra night's sleep, which is good. So I've decided today, because today's a little bit special, I'm going to use my Biolite stove. Now I haven't used it very much, so This will be quite an experience for me as well. It's been a long time since I've used it. But yeah, I'm going to just kind of talk you through some of the features as I'm making my brew. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I'm using my trusty birch bark. And when we were out for our walk yesterday, we just collected a few sticks, which, because it was raining, I have dried by the Rayburn overnight, so they're certainly a hell of a lot drier than they were. So the beauty of the Biolite stove is that once it's up and running, you can actually use it to charge devices. So I kind of thought, with doing my videos and things, if I'm using this out in the woods and my phone needs to be charged or whatever, then I've kind of got the double whammy, if you like. So yeah, so it's quite cool. Okay, so best laid plans and all that. Never try something new on camera for the first time. So like I said, I've had this a while and not really used it, so it's just taken me ages to get it going properly. And I did have to resort to using some kindling from inside, but I think it's going all right now. Yeah, maybe I should have thought that through. I was going to use my bush box as I normally would, but at the end of the day I wanted to try something a bit different today. So a bit more practice needed, methinks. So one of the things I don't like about this stove is you have to take your pot off every time you want to put some more wood in there, which is a bit of a pain in the bum. Actually, no, it's still quite full. And obviously you can't even see what's in there until you take your pot off, but there's still quite a lot of wood in there, so I'm leaving it be. So do you like our little fire pit? Quite nice, isn't it? We put this in during the first L word. We spent loads of time down in the garden, but as you can see, it's a little bit wild. A bit like me. To go all silent because my neighbour came down the garden. Do you know? I keep saying, but I feel really silly when people see me talking to myself. So yes, water's boiled in the pot with all my pine needles that we collected yesterday. It smells really good. I'm going to leave it to brew for a good 5 minutes, I reckon. So yeah, looking forward to this. So the purpose of today's video, again, just to bring you back, is just to talk about mental health. So if you are struggling, just reach out and talk to somebody, because that old saying of a problem shared is a problem halved and all that, it really is true. And there are professionals out there that can help. You've got volunteers like the Samaritans, and you know, if you're struggling, just put a comment, and you know, I can do what I can to support you. But yeah, just talk to somebody. So many people struggling at the minute, and yeah, just reach out. There's always someone there listening. If you can get outside, all well and good. That really does help, and I know I harp on about that in all of my videos, but it's so true. So yeah, just reach out. Okay, so it's been brewing for about 5 minutes now, so I'm gonna give this a pour. Oh, it does smell really good. high in vitamin C. Have a little boost. Right. Gloves on. So what I did this morning was I went through and just obviously took out the pine needles that had seen better days. Looking forward to this. Really good. It's really subtle flavour. It's lovely. So all that's left for me to do now is to tag a couple of people to show us their brew. So the first people I'm going to tag is the Biolite brothers. Just get my own back on you guys. And also Tatu. Interested to see your brew. I apologise if you've already done it, but yeah, so come on guys, show us your brew. Okay, so thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me use my Biolite stove. I will probably at some point, I'm going to try and persevere with it, and then maybe I can do a proper review in a few weeks time or something for anyone who's interested. We kind of bought it when we were interested in like renewable things, so we've got like a solar powered light and stuff like that, so that was part of the reason why I got this. But yes, thank you ever so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you soon. Take care, bye.